For 7 days, the Shivas Yimei HaMiluim, Moshe Rabbeinu really served as the Kohen Gadol effectively in the Mishkan. And this was before the Mishkan was actually working on a regular basis. So it was as if it was practice. Then on the 8th day, Vayhi Bayom Hashmini, when it came to opening day, then Kara Moshe li'Aaron ulvanav l'ziknei Yisrael. Moshe calls out to Aaron and to his sons and to the elders of the Jewish people. And the first thing that he says to Aaron is he tells him to take an egel, to take a calf, lechatas, as a korban chatas, as a sin offering. And one would think what Aaron's mindset was at this time, and Rashi fills us in, that Aaron thought to himself that he wasn't worthy of serving as the Kohen Gadol because of his involvement in the Chet HaEgel, in the sin of the golden calf. And so Moshe Rabbeinu says to Aaron precisely that. Because you feel that you're not worthy, because you feel that you still have this sin of the golden calf sitting on your shoulder telling you and convincing you that you're not deserving, that you're not worthy, instead of letting Aaron think all kinds of things in his mind, Moshe says that Hashem wants Aaron to understand explicitly that he realizes what his hesitation is. He realizes how badly Aaron feels about what transpired, and let's address the issue that's at hand, that's causing this concern that Aaron has. Let's address it straight out. I think it's a very powerful lesson. Moshe says to Aaron, bring a korban for a chatas. Bring a korban, bring a offering, and let it be for a chatas, let it be for a sin. Okay, well maybe Aaron would start thinking in his mind, well, what sin? Well, what sin am I being mechaper? What sin am I atoning for? Moshe says, no, Hashem says an egel, precisely an egel, a calf, so that it's very clear that you are being mechaper, that you are atoning for the sin that you were involved with of the egel, of the chet egel, the sin of the golden calf. How many times in life do we find ourselves dancing around what it is that we really want to address because we're uncomfortable? We don't know how to speak to it. We know that it's awkward. We know that it's difficult to bring up a subject that could cause all kinds of pain to other people, but there's no other way to go about it. We know that we need to have a difficult conversation, but many times we just avoid it. And it happens to be that there are times that we avoid it and there ends up being negative consequences because we avoid it, as opposed to dealing with the awkwardness, addressing the issue, saying what we have to say, and being able to move forward. So Moshe says to Aaron, Aaron, you are going to be the Kohen Gadol, and Hashem knows that you're concerned that you're not worthy because of the sin of the golden calf, the Chet HaEgel. So therefore, B'dafka, you're going to bring an Egel. You're going to bring a calf, and it's going to be as a chatas, as a sin offering, so that everyone knows the chaper ba'adcha u'be'ad ha'am, that you will atone for your own sin, and you will atone for everybody else's. Fascinating. How many times do we find ourselves in life dancing, unable to address the situation in a mature, in a confident way, with respect and admiration for the person who has hurt us, the person who has caused us pain, or others, and instead we sit in our pain, instead we act awkwardly around the individual, instead of looking at someone straight in the face and speaking to them respectfully and giving them the opportunity to atone for what it is that they did to us. Kodesh Baruch Hu teaches Moshe, who teaches Aaron, that this is effectively how we have to deal with the challenges that come our way. Because Hashem was not happy with Aaron's actions when it came to the Chet HaEgel. But Hashem wanted to give Aaron the opportunity to act what was on his soul. That the embarrassment and the sadness and the regretfulness that Aaron had, Hashem wanted Aaron to be able to express it, and the way that he would express it is precisely by bringing an egel and being mechaper and atoning for that which he did wrong in the past. It would help us all if we gave each other that opportunity. Yes, it might be awkward, but it will save us the resentment, the regret, the difficulty and the complications of many relationships if we're able to address the elephant in the room in a respectful fashion and be able to make good on the mistakes of our past. Thank you for listening, and have a good Shabbos.